right, so here we have a 2004 Nissan Titan. We had something, the customer had something go wrong with the window on a trip. So you can see it's taped up and it's got some shims in it. He says that he disconnected the motor and he's got the window just jammed up. You can see some trim pads off. We're going to go ahead and finish removing some of the bolts are already out, but we'll go ahead and get the door panel off and see what we got going on underneath it. I'm going to start by removing this piece here. There is a bolt under here. Looks like he's got the 2 bolts on there that for the cover. Go ahead and see what we can do. Well, it looks like we have the front of the tab is broken off there. We'll see what we'll do. All right, oh, so that bolt's already there, it's off. Go ahead and remove these 2. Let's go ahead and pop our window switch panel out. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect all of my electrical connectors. Okay, now we should just be able to pull the panel forward. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and, this is for our door handle, we'll go ahead and pop it out. Oh, and the other one was for the lock, it was already undone. Alright. All right, we'll go ahead and remove our vapor barrier. This one here was our interior door light at the bottom, was already disconnected. We'll go ahead and set this off to the side. Alright, looks like our window regulator is already disconnected here. Alright, so we're still power connected. I'll go ahead and undo this connector. All right, so here we have a new window regulator with motor that we got from Auto Parts Direct to You. We'll just go ahead and Just make sure that we do have the same parts here. Go ahead and line them up. All right, so it looks like there and there. So we have our mounts are the same. Our connectors are the same. Everything looks pretty good. Maybe a little updated design here for the motor, but the same 3 bolts to mount it. All right, so normally you'd have to have the window held up. You have maybe some duct tape here holding it and some shims. So the window is pretty held up pretty good. We'll go ahead and tighten up our 10mm bolts here. We'll go ahead and plug in our motor and regulator assembly here. Put it back in. All right, so what we're going to do is we got to hook up the switch. We need to bring our other mount for our window down to this this hole right here, so we can get it attached. So we'll go ahead and plug in our switches. Okay, so now we're gonna take our tape off the window here. So you wanna, ooh, that's pretty tight right there. That might be, oh wow, that might be. There, the window is in the wrong track. All right, I think the best thing to do is to bring the regulator all the way back down. All right, so now we're in the groove where we need to be. Go ahead and bring the regulator back up. Woohoo! a little bit. Okay. All right, we're just going to do a little test run, make sure everything is okay. All right, so we need to put our 3 bolts in there for our motor. All right, now we want to put our vapor barrier back on. All right, so we want to hook our door lock up. And our door handle. We'll make sure our wires come through this hole. And we want to set the top in the track first. We want to make sure that we pass our interior light back through our hole here. All right, so now we just want to push our push pins back in. We'll go ahead and put our 10mm bolt back in here. We have 2 more in this little handle area. All right, so now the only thing we have left to do is we want to set our limit switches. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll the window all the way down and still hold the down button for about 5 seconds. And then do the same thing, so all the way up and still hold it, and it will learn by the load where the stop is. All right, now we'll go back up. right, and this has auto roll down, so maybe even up. Looks like we need to lube a little in the track, help the window out a little bit, so like some dry lube or something would help that out. All right, and we're all set with this one.